Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson. That's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Hamzah.
The subject is keeping your focus through the questions. Hamzah says, currently I complete timed sections at a fairly confident pace. I don't skip questions. I go problem by problem. And the best score that I have been able to consistently get is about a -2 or -3. However, I recently completed a few sections where I got one -5, one -6, and one -7. Interestingly, each of these timed section attempts has a shared trend. I get 2 or 3 questions wrong in a row. This has happened each time at different places in the section. Sometimes I'll get a few easy ones wrong early on. Sometimes there'll be harder questions, but always in a row. Also, most of them have been simple mistakes like an easy, sufficient, necessary confusion, a wording that I missed, or even a misread. And in parentheses, Hamzah says, I know, shameful. I know that ultimately this is all a part of my variance, but I also can't help but feel like these pockets of inaccuracy are occurring in moments when I am losing my focus, which ends up carrying on through multiple questions. I want to try to correct it. Have you guys seen an issue like this before? Do you have any thoughts on what I could do to help fix it? I'm taking the November LSAT in 3 weeks and was scoring in my target range, though this recent development has made me a little nervous. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Best, Hamzah.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's a small sample size. We have no idea if this is just dumb luck. Um, if it is in fact a case that you are losing focus, I do wonder why, because you said you don't skip questions, you go problem by problem. If you're really focusing on doing one problem at a time, and that means reading one sentence at a time and carefully understanding it and then going to the next sentence, do you find yourself not doing that at some point? Getting distracted, thinking about other things?
Could be. Definitely could be. But I think there's a bigger problem here, and it's actually something that's pretty easy to fix.
You're saying the first
Hamza's,
sentence?
what's that?
The first sentence?
First and second sentence, yeah.
Yeah.
I complete timed sections at a fairly confident pace. The best score I have been able to consistently get is about a -2 or -3. Hamza, your understanding of the section is not as good as you think it is. You're holding that up as, look, here's how good I am. But
Mhm.
those are your best performances, and you have a -2 or a -3 on your best performances. Remember, every missed question indicates that there's probably another one that you narrowed down to a 50-50 and got right. So your actual understanding of even your best sections is only like 80%, right? Do the math. 2 to 3 mistakes, so 4 to 6 that you either missed or got right but didn't really understand it. There's 25 questions in the section, and you're missing, you're not really understanding 5 of them, even on your best days.
Yeah.
That's only an 80% understanding. That's not good. So it's not surprising to me at all that if your best days are -2, -3, then you're going to have bad days where you miss 5, 6, or 7. You're just doing too many questions. So the easy fix here is to stop trying to finish your sections. Just do a couple fewer questions. Be comfortable with the idea that you're going to have to guess on a couple at the end, because your problem is, like you say, you're making easy, sufficient, and necessary confusions, wording that you missed, or even a misread. That's that's 2 examples of misreading.
Mhm.
If you missed some wording or if you misread, that's the same thing. You're not comprehending what you're reading, Hamza. You're doing an okay job, but you're not doing a great job. I would be much more encouraged if your best sections were, I only attempt 23 questions, but I get them all right.
We're very close to that. Yeah.
Right? That's like the really successful students are the ones who learn, okay, I just have to solve each one of these. I have to carefully solve each question and then move on. Stop trying to finish your sections, Hamza. That's my best advice I can give you.
Cool.
You want to add anything?
Yeah, I do want to say that you put in the word here shameful. It's not shameful that you're misreading things. Just recognize that you're doing that and try to figure out ways to fix it. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah, we have a growth mindset here. We think you can fix this. We appreciate that you wrote into us.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you, you do need to understand though that at all levels, at least half of your mistakes are going to come from just misreading things. And that's not lawyer shit. That's not lawyer behavior. The lawyer is the one who's going to dot all the I's and cross all the T's. The lawyer is the one who's going to understand everything that they read. They're just not going to be happy with, oh, yeah, I did all 25 of those and I missed two or I missed three. Huh? Okay, well, so that's 10% of the work that you've done that is shoddy work, indicating that there's another 10% that, like, yeah, you got credit for, but you didn't really get it. You didn't really solve it. You could be doing the test in a much less stressful way
Hmm.
if you would stop trying to balance your speed and accuracy and instead just focus only on accuracy. Thanks, Hamza. Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.